Hi, my name is Ben Wells, and I'm here to give you a crash course in Google Classroom for high school physical education teachers. First, you start by opening a browser and going to classroom.google.com. This is for the initial sign-in. You are going to then click on the sign-in button in the middle of the screen, which will take you to the login. You're going to log in with your Google Apps for Education email, which is probably your work email address. Next, if you have never signed in, it's going to ask you if you're a student or a teacher. Click Teacher. The Welcome to Classroom screen only shows up your first time because you have no classes set. Usually you will log in and there will see all your current classes that you are teaching. On the upper left is the Classroom main menu. This has your calendar, which shows all the assignments due throughout the week, followed by the work and assignments broken down for all the classes and who has not turned it in, and all the classes you are teaching, plus PD if your school uses it. Archived classes are past classes that are there so you have a file of them. Next, we are going to create a class. Going to the upper right, pressing on the plus button, click on Create Class. The class is named the same as what it is shows up on the student schedule. The section is based on how classes are organized throughout the school day. This is a 5th hour class. Once the class has been created, you are taken to its homepage. Select a theme to make it so it's very distinguished based on which class it is. Since it's a Lifetime Activities class, we're going to pick a runner. The first page you see is the stream. This is where all of your important information is going to show up. Second tab is Students. Now, giving students this code to join is the easiest way to have kids join your classroom. In doing so, they then input in Google Classroom the code and it allows them to join a class. Our first student has joined their class. Another way you can have students join the class is by clicking on Invite, going to the directory and searching for them individually. This takes a lot more time and it's not something that is easily done. It's better to set the class code up on a syllabus or up on the board so students can write it down and join the class at their own pace. If you have sent an invite to a student, you must wait for them to accept it before they can actually be enrolled in the class. In the class, if you have a kid leave your class, you can remove them by clicking on them and then going to Actions. Next is the About tab. This is a place where it allows you to give a brief description on what the class is. By inputting the description and the room, it allows students to know where you are. You can also view the classroom calendar and add materials. I usually add the syllabus of the class so students know where it is and they have access to it all year round. Once you hit post, it saves it and you now have your information. This can be edited at any time. You can also invite a teacher if you co-teach or have a paraprofessional helping in the class. This allows them to see the Google Classroom from the teacher point of view instead of a child or a student's point of view, and it allows them to be able to help students. Now, back to the stream. This is going to be where you're going to be posting announcements, assignments, and everything else. So we're going to start by creating an announcement. In the bottom right, you're going to press the plus button. Click on Announcements, and you're going to type an announcement. This announcement is just a general reminder to students. They will receive an email that says a new announcement has been posted so that they have access to, or they have up-to-date information. You can also choose if the announcement belongs to if the announcement pertains to other classes, you can also select other classes to have it post to by clicking on the box and selecting those other classes. Next, we are going to post an assignment. Back down to the little plus button in the bottom left, click on Assignment. There are several ways to attach assignments. Going to Google Drive and searching for an assignment is the most preferred way and quickest way. Going to Google Drive and searching and selecting on the assignment allows you to scroll through all of the assignments you have created and search for the templates as well. You click on it and you click on the assignment and press Add. Make sure that you add your title and instructions to the assignment. Due date can be set just as a day or very specifically on a time. If it is a minute late, it is marked late in Google Classroom. If you want each student to have their own copy, make sure to select Make a Copy for each student. If you forget to do this here, you can't go back and edit it. You have to recreate the assignment. Now it's shown that there's one student in the class. We're going to create a new assignment that includes a YouTube video. So we are going to title the assignment. We are going to click on the YouTube tab. YouTube allows us to search through their videos that have been selected as appropriate. So we are going to select this one that has to do with archery and how to avoid the common mistakes. Clicking Add, we're now going to select the Google Drive, and we're going to attach the writing assignment that goes along with it. This is good if students miss the day or need to make up. Again, make sure to make a copy for each student. Now, we want a quick assessment. We may select Create a Question. In the Create a Question option, you can make a short answer or a multiple choice question. We're going to do a multiple choice to check to see if they remember the instructions for the day. This allows me to understand if the students are actually paying attention or not. There is a limited choices, but you can make it work as a quick exit slip. Students can do these on their phone or on their devices as well. Well, we had a student turn an assignment in. Looking at the archery cues, we've seen we have one student who has turned the assignment in. You can then click on the assignment and check the student's work before giving them a grade. This also allows you to check their work while they're working on it. So if they are out of town or you're using the time to give them homework to do, you can check that. Giving them their score, hitting return, adding a private comment, and returning it to that student. It is all done within the Google Classroom setting. We have classes that we teach every semester, and we don't want to continually recreate everything. So you can select Reuse Post and go back to a previous class and select an assignment out of that previous class and apply it to your new class. This allows us to reuse assignments, assessments, information throughout the entire year, instead of having to recreate it every time. This has been a brief overview of what Google Classroom can do in a physical education setting.